Good news and bad news. Bad news. We lost our sweet, sweet jacket. Good news. My favorite character is showing up in a second. So, yeah, that was plot. I think I was explaining something, but I forgot, so I'll just keep on going.
Over here, stranger.
Shady guy asked me to go in a corner. Looks legit. Rifle ammo. You get a rifle in this game. But I'm not gonna get it quite yet. My strats don't involve getting a rifle quite yet. Now, definitely want to check some of the barrels around here. Go out there in a second. But this is an optional scene, actually. You can indeed not come back here.
Might interest you. Got a selection of good things on
Some
sale.
sad. Well, if you noticed, with the blue medallions, I believe they put like half and half-ish in the two areas, because if they put 10 in the first area, people would just get that 10 and just get the reward. So it's probably a good thing that they separated them as such. Now here, I'll just go through stuff. Let's see, one handgun, 50, or deal just from the one bird. This is good to like sell excess ammos and the like. I'm gonna sell a rifle because I'm not going to be running a rifle quite yet. Gold chicken egg sells for a lot. I wouldn't suggest like going around trying to grind them out and sell them because it's really not worth it. Spindles, though, they have no attachments to them. They're there purely for money. Pearl pendant as well. It's really just for cash. The red cat's eye and beer stein, though, keep them.
What are you buying?
Right off the bat, the first merchant we can get an attaché case, which I will definitely get. As you can see, it's a decent. We can buy stuff. We can buy a treasure map, which I won't get because it's partially a waste of money for me at this point, considering how much I know about this game. Rifle. There's actually only two types of rifles in this game. There's like two different rifles in this game. There are several handguns, like I think like 3 different shotguns. TMP. Basically, it's a machine gun or something machine pistol. Yeah, we follow this. It's not as powerful as the current handgun, but the ammo, I believe, makes up for it. So I will definitely be getting this. And
thank you.
There's a stock that comes with it that helps with accuracy. But there's a rocket launcher, which you can only have one at a time. And yes, the rocket launcher is instant kill pretty much everything, except an enemy later on. Scope for the rifle so you can zoom in more. First aid kits. If you don't have any healing items at all, he can sell you up to 2 first aid kits. Now I will tune up my shotgun. It's not suggested to go and just upgrade all sorts of stuff in your guns, but considering how we're not gonna be getting a new shotgun for a good while, I do suggest upgrading this slightly. Like, not much, but like an upgrade or two, like up to 3 upgrades for the capacity and firepower, and maybe another for the reload. Definitely another for the reload, actually, because that's just it really is drastically. Like, maybe fully upgrade the reload speed, I guess, but considering I have no ammo in it at the moment, the capacity upgrade is so helpful. The handgun, it's tempting to get the upgrades. I'm not going to do that, actually. And unfortunately, you can't upgrade the TMP right now, which is a bummer. Let's go around here. Because there are barrels around here that I didn't know for a good while. And howdy doody, because one had a red herb. Ta-da! 4 full heal items. I'm pretty sure I got this. That JPEG. Actually, if you see my inventory screen, the shotgun has 8 shells, and it's all fully upgraded. It's so good. So good, girl. Funny thing about the merchant, I love that blue flame, by the way. You can hurt him and kill him but if you do, he will not appear in that area anymore. So I highly, highly, highly suggest you do not do that. This area. Well, this area is the thing. Yeah. So there's a set amount of enemies in this area. Oh, that's great. So my suggestion is to kind of just camp out here, or in another area. That was not the good idea. Just to kind of just camp out for a little bit and kill quite a few of the guys. TMP, especially for my strat of shooting them in the face, kicking them. And there's a guy with dynamite who just killed one of his own. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, if they fall off the edge, they don't give you any money. We just killed a good amount of the guys here. And I just killed several dudes with... Oh, get away! Several dudes with one clip. So that's pretty good as well. Shake it off. Fortunately, he recovered a little too fast for my liking. One clip and we killed like what? Half a dozen guys at least? Headshots I do believe do more damage, but later in the game are risky. And if you shoot a guy close to the edge, he can trigger a falling, which is immensely helpful. And he killed as many guys with the TMP that time. I am willing to sacrifice the little bit of loot they gave me to instant kill them. Shooting them in the leg can also damage them like that. Just throw the dynamite. The dynamite! You fool! There we go. And I believe we killed most of the enemies in this area. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's lame. Might as well eat the egg. Probably asking, what? Why didn't you? Oh, empty means I have no more ammo for this gun, which sucks. But yeah, baby. There's still a guy coming. I should be able to loot this chest. We have to find these two pieces of the emblem in order to get past this area. And I'm just going to spoil that and just tell you that now, rather than go to the door and have it be like, you need to find the emblem pieces. There's probably an optional scene there, actually. Oh, come on. There's probably an optional scene there, but I chose to just do this because it's easier. And that should be most of the wandering enemies, as a dozen more come up. That's not even fair. That was a well-placed grenade, if I would say so myself. This is getting annoying. Enemies should stop respawning now. There shouldn't be any more enemies. Why are there so many enemies? Use my I don't want to use one of those. I wanted to use my first aid spray, as they can't be combined with anything, so it's like a one-shot off. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully that's it. Oh man, there's so many dudes. I guess this is a good strat. Lure them onto the bridge to shoot them off. Although I'd suggest keeping their loot. That should hurt him. Give me enough time to get close to damage him better. I should have just shot the explosive barrel. this, knifing them when they're not stunned it's risky business. Safe up here. Did you destroy the stuff? That's weird. Stop throwing explosives, you fool. And here's the second emblem piece. That noise. Are you throwing that? You gotta be throwing that. Get you on the next turn. There we go. Shoot this guy off the edge. Okay, or just that. I should be able to... Oh, sorry, I had a cough there. Oh, not good. Bad day, bad day. Sometimes it's worth spending a shotgun shell to prevent yourself getting hurt. Even though you can't buy ammo, which is a bummer, you can find a lot more of it than health items, that's for sure. After that fairly hectic thing is done, let's, I guess, start to finish this area then. So we got both the puzzle pieces. And I'm just gonna finish looting and continue. And then maybe, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so of this, and then I'll leave. I don't like to do too much of the game at once, especially when I'm still trying out new recording processes. And yes, this is the second game, I suppose, I've recorded, or I've Xbox recorded. This is why I was saving those. Yellow herb. This thing sells for 10,000. So New Game Plus, if you're full on health, and you just have like piles of those, might as well sell a few. Now we have to combine those two, but I can't. Alright, combine them and then use them. Which is why I suggest not combining them until they're just dead. So we continue into a slightly less hectic area. Or maybe just as hectic of an area. No, it's less hectic. Which is good. I like that. It feels good on my body. So there's a few barrels around here. I'm sure the PewDiePie fans will love me at this moment for just slicing up these barrels. And Mr. PewDiePie, well, you should play this game. You get to cut up barrels. What's this over here? Another treasure. I see. Can't get to it quite yet. This in this area, but not in this area. You know what I mean? You get what I'm slicing, home dog? I don't want to stand. It's walking with no head. Wait for them to turn the corner and then blast them a bit. But if you can throw and then blast, you kind of look familiar actually, like someone I knew. I can take them out. I can take these guys out with my handgun. Oh! Yes, the enemy can duck and shield itself, so if it, like, as you saw with the first enemy actually in the game, the first episode, he shielded his eyes, which prevented him. Oh, so many freaking. Unfortunately, they can do that even with no head, which I hate. But yeah, enemies can shield themselves and duck. Duck. Holy jeez, I'm sure they dock. I'm sure there's at least two of these guys that are docking. If you catch my drift. Always, rule of thumb, jump through like that. Now, unfortunately, you, I don't know if this will reach. Will it? Yes, it will. Crouch! Oh, I didn't crouch in time. Oh well, at least I can be able to use this. Which give me a little bit more health. Watch out for the traps. I kind of like Yeah, those furnaces hold stuff. Kind of like walking around with, like, empty. Like, you use the last grenade and just walk around, and Leo's just like, oh, I'm just walking around. It's cool. Check everything. Take everything. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, shoot. This guy looks old. That's probably is old. I'll just shoot him to death. There we go. Use 10 ammo, that's crap. It's probably what some people... Nope. I don't remember this. Oh! I don't remember this guy. Damn it! Sometimes shooting the things out of the air is really freaking annoying. Yeah, that's right. You drive them and die. Check everything. Bastonas. As you can hear with the music, I don't know if you can hear it quite well, but the enemies have quieted down. And I believe the item generation is somewhat random, as in you can get health items. Elegant Mask. As you can see at the top, it has 3 more notches, which means, yes, there are 3 more pieces of things that can indeed help with this. In the PlayStation 2 version, there's actually a guy right down there, which you can snipe. But because of that ease, they moved him over here. I don't believe there's a this guy over here in the PlayStation version. I'm sorry, I only know the PlayStation version from reference, honestly, because it's the only one I've played. I never really was able to get it with the other versions. What am I doing, you may ask? Simple. I am fishing with a shotgun. You can shoot these fish, and there's a couple spots later on, actually, where, and the best thing about this, I can just use it for heal, yay. There's actually a couple items out here, but you can shoot these fish, or use a grenade, or what have you, and get health items. Which I'm going to get this guy before he disappears, but my inventory is too full. But that's easily solved with a switch. Jeez. Let's put something over here. If I just switch a few things around, I should be able to just put them both in here. Which is probably not that great of an idea. It's a free health items, which is amazing. Like, these tiny fish are great because they only take up 3 squares. See? The big fish, it's kind of not that great, but awesome at the same time because it's free health. It's a free full heal. But it takes up so much space that it's almost not worth it. But then again, it is worth it. So if you get hurt in that last area, you probably didn't need to use as many health items as I did, but you can go down there and just heal. Here, it's suggested to shoot that, to kill as many of those guys as you can. I should have used this, because the ammo is so plentiful for it, because there's another one of these things here. Highly suggest to shoot that before that, and you get the brass pocket watch, which is a decent amount. And yes, you can open this again, and then there's no way to avoid it getting dirty. And if it's dirty, it's not that great. Now, I believe in the Xbox version, if you shot that wire, these traps would actually explode. So it's annoying. More items. Always helpful. Always helpful. Reloading. This TMP is really good. I get it whenever I can early on, and then I keep it for most of the game. If not all the game, actually. Here's a small puzzle? Not really much of a puzzle. You just have to turn it up, and that way once. It's really easy. Not much of a puzzle, really. Kind of insulting, when you think about it. And now, for this noise... Oh, I hate that noise. It's a great noise, but it's really creepy. And like I said, if you want to read this, just pause it. I'm going to give you a second or two in between. There you go. I don't need to read it, really. It's mainly just backstory and exposition. That's a weird place to put your money. And there's also... Ta-da-da-da, Red Hawk ammo. Great to have. Now some scenes, and I'll shutch.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
What does he mean? Like AIDS? I'm sorry? Ah, and you can see there the graveyard, which means soon enough we will be able to get that full upgrade thing. Cancel on this one, project with us. Yeah, okay. I'll save later.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
More things important than solving riddles. Like, more action sequences. Basically, the idea of the future of Resident Evil, and I'll have to throw something away. Throw a flash grenade, because they're not that useful to me right now. And an optional scene time. Or optional scene time. Whatever.